Okay.
Are we gonna have an awesome intro? Dun, 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 dun,
No.
Hello, back to Dancing with Stars.
No awesome intro.
Not
what is up,
vlog.
guys? So sorry if there's a crazy echo.
There's a
We
crazy
actually, the reason why, yeah, there probably is a crazy echo. But the reason why we haven't posted a video and we're doing it right now on Sunday night is because we've been traveling. We went back to Vancouver, then we came to LA, and now we're in LA for the week for some meetings. And tomorrow night we're going to Dancing with Stars.
We're gonna see it live in action.
We're really excited.
So we want to talk about what we thought of the dances that we saw last week after kind of our preliminary guesses.
Yeah, which is it's very different. By the way, disclaimer: this is not a vlog, so just leave.
Yeah, not a vlog. This is about Dancing with Stars. Okay. We watched all the dances, not on TV. We had to go back and watch them on video because we were busy. Out of order. So this is just what we think. Out of order. Do you want to start or do you want to start?
I'm gonna just pull out my list right now.
Okay.
Oh, no, hold on. Let me pull out my other list right now with my notes. Okay, here we go.
Can you read that?
The chicken scratch, but it's alright. Let's start with Victoria.
Yes, Victoria and Val.
Well, first of all, she has an amazing story. Like,
gosh.
I had no idea who she was, and I was blown away.
Her
Incredible.
dance.
Yeah.
Her dance was amazing. I had no idea that she would be one to watch, but I think she's absolutely someone to watch.
She's so
She was
likable.
Just so fun. I loved her package, loved her dance, and her and Val are a great team.
I have in here. He's so much fun. I think I'm
Listen.
I think I'm talking about Val.
I know, but we all know you love Val.
I do. Val, you're amazing. But he's like his choreo was
Great
so
choreography.
good. Such a great teacher.
They did a good job.
You know what? I made a note here that I felt like she was a little disconnected. It was the first. It was the first dance. Not like. Know how like when you're dancing and you're kind of just like.
You mean terrified?
Yeah. Like.
I didn't feel that from her. There were other people I felt that from. I didn't feel that from her.
Well, I had that on there.
Okay.
So that was my only note that maybe. But again, it's the first dance, and it, guys, let me tell you, it's terrifying. Like those beeps happen, beep, 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 and then you have to go out and dance, and you're terrified. Anyways, next up, Derek Fisher.
What did you think?
Love him.
Okay. I liked him. I didn't love him as much as you did. I really liked him. You could tell that he worked hard on his feet.
Yeah.
He was a little sloppy sometimes, and I just wish, like, I want to see him, like, do his arm extension. I felt like he kind of, like, I felt like he kind of, like, tucked his arms in.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see, I'm trying to keep it in the frame.
I'm kidding.
So yeah, my note was that you could tell that he had fun and he worked hard on his feet, but he could use a little bit nicer arms.
I thought he was very likable. I thought that he commits.
He did. I like that too.
A little sloppy.
Okay, so we both said
But they have a great partnership.
wonderful.
I mean, Sharna's amazing, and
love
I think that
Sharna.
they have a great partnership.
Such a cutie.
Should we move on to Sasha, who we now know how to say her name?
Yes. Oh, sorry. We wrote different notes. Okay.
Is it Sasha Petersay?
Petersay?
Petersay.
I think we learned how to say it. And we're still saying it wrong. I'm so sorry.
It was because all your guys' comments were like, it's this. I was like,
Gleb and Sasha. I honestly feel like, okay, I watched her package.
Yeah.
Loved her package.
Mm-hmm.
She has a fire. I know she has a fire. I can totally see it. It was such a slow dance. I'm not dogging the dance. I thought she did a good job. But it was so slow.
Yeah.
Like so slow.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Like, normally the cha-cha was a lot. I thought it was a lot faster. Maybe
I don't
we
even
just don't
remember
know.
what dance it is.
Because we're
I
not
just remember
pros.
being like, oh my gosh, come on, faster. Like, do something more. Like, more.
It was a cha-cha.
Okay, it was more faster.
But she seems like she's a hard worker.
I want to see her pick it up. I think if she picks it up, she is like
But she's very likable.
She was fun.
I've been working with Lucy Hale, and I don't know any of the other girls, and she was like just like watching her on TV. I was like, nah, I would totally hang out with her.
She has like that. It's that like fun, sassy energy. I really feel like she can bring a fire. I just want to see her do more.
And she will. I have a feeling. Nikki Bella. Hold on. First of all, can I just say, you guys, the first video when we said that she was going to be out first, we
wrong. We were so
but we
wrong.
had no idea who she was or what she was
the whole
capable
list,
of.
we had no idea.
I know, I saw a lot of comments.
Let's reestablish this one more time. We had no idea about anybody when we first did the list. We're going to move on.
Yeah.
Now we know. What did you think?
I thought she was very sharp. She's not afraid to try.
Yeah.
Like, she was just going for it, which I think some of the other female and male contestants can get from her. Like, she just went for it.
I was really worried that she was gonna get in her head, like, oh, if I really commit, I'm gonna look stupid.
No, not at all.
She did. She like committed and was awesome.
Yeah.
One of the notes that I had was like she stayed true to herself.
Yeah.
But it's like still dancing. There were a couple moments where I thought she got a little stiff. Where I was like,
no.
And I know she was doing. I think she
funny.
was doing a tango, so I know people were gonna be like, well, of course she's gonna be stiff
Dude,
as
not
whatever.
to mention a tango on the first day.
I'm
like
just
the first
saying,
one out tango.
there were a
like,
couple
what?
moments where it was a little stiff that I was just like, all right, girl, just get it back together, and she got it.
Get out of here. I loved her, like, her little ending where she...
Oh, where she like took Artem down.
She was like, 3,
It
1,
was
2.
great.
It was great.
great.
Next up, let's go with... I got Jordan Fisher.
Jordan and Lindsay.
Jordan and Lindsay. Okay, so here's the thing. Jordan was fantastic.
Like
Like,
looked like a pro.
yeah, to come out and do that.
Really, really good. It felt a little flat to me.
Yeah, like, look, we don't know everything. We're just going. This is just so you know our feelings.
Why are you so nervous to like?
Because I don't listen. I love Jordan.
Why don't we're being straight up? We're being straight up right now.
I felt like his feet were a little sloppy.
Yes, sometimes. The whole deal. Hold on. Okay, you go first, and I'm gonna go.
No. I felt like his feet were a little sloppy, and I was just kind of bored. Like it was really good, but I had so much more fun watching somebody else who I'll tell you later. But like he was great. It was fantastic. I was just bored. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I was bored. It just felt like flat. He was so good. I thought like dancing just comes really naturally for him. So I kind of wanted to see a little bit more spark, which I think we're totally gonna see.
I just wish that for his first dance out the gate, I wish he would have had like a jive, and it would have been like.
But maybe we're saying that because we know him and we know like what to expect out of him. Like we know how good he is. So to see, not that he was bad, but to not see that spark right off the bat, maybe we're putting more pressure on him.
Good point.
Than we need to.
Good point. You're just getting text messages like crazy.
Popular. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Who is
popular.
this
I think
one?
it's my mom.
Oh, Frankie Muniz. Love him.
Okay, if this was just based on a personality contest, because I'm really excited, Frankie, I want you to win. Like,
Yeah, dude.
you're
he's just,
adorable. Everything about like even
He's
his
not watching
dance.
this.
I don't care. I'm talking to Frankie right now. Like, just so everybody knows, I used to have a major crush on Frankie growing up. I'm married with a baby now. Things change, obviously.
You know, it's crazy. I have a major crush on.
But you hold on. But can I say though, like, so he does the whole package, and we're like in love with him. We're smiling the entire time, and then when he danced, we kept smiling. We were just like, you felt good. You felt so good watching him.
Which I think that's what the show is about. I think, look, like Jordan and Lindsay Sterling, they were amazing.
Yeah. Like two separate, not Lindsay.
Yes,
Lindsay
yes.
Sterling, Jordan Fisher.
But those were like the two top ones of the night.
Yeah,
that
I thought they
everybody,
were fantastic
They were
dancers.
phenomenal. But I think I enjoy watching the heart, like watching Frankie being so nervous in his package and then coming out and trying and he was doing his arms.
Smiling the whole time, like holding each
He's
other.
very likable. He makes us smile. Any
He's a little
advice?
stiff
I would say just
sometimes.
breathe.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
He reminds me of me a little bit
And
on
me
the dance
too.
floor. No, I don't
He
care.
did
You were phenomenal.
foxtrot.
Straight out the bat.
Straight out,
Foxtrot
like-
is hard.
Oh my
For those of you who remembered, the Foxtrot was one of the dances I butchered. One of them because I butchered two dances, but
Oh, get out of
Foxtrot
here.
was one that I just
Yeah.
like stopped in the middle of dancing and could not get together.
Anyways, Frankie, we're big fans.
Huge fans.
Next up,
Drew Memo?
my man, Drew Scott.
We.
Dude.
Okay, you go.
No,
Because I talk so much.
No, you go. I trust me, I talk a lot.
Okay, the man is 6'4", and he looked like he was having a blast. It was goofy and fun. Was it the best dance? No, but it was good.
Yeah.
Like, it was not bad. It was good. And it was just, like, again, he was another fun one to watch. Like, he's so gangly, and I'm like, all right. Like, it was just really,
It was great.
it was fun to watch.
I have
He
him
was
here.
good.
He's so comfortable. He's so comfortable being goofy.
Committed, yeah.
He's just a big kid, which I think like the whole time when he like ran through those doors, he was like doing his arms. Sure, it wasn't the cleanest, prettiest thing, but he was having so much fun, and it's so much fun to watch somebody have fun.
Do you know what I think is super important? And I think this was an issue, like Mark and I are like this now, but during the competition, we butt heads a lot, and it's because while you take the competition seriously, you don't take it too seriously. And that's what I loved about Drew. It was like, even though I think he's committed to working hard, he's not overthinking the competition and taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
And I think Mark would get mad at me and be like, you need to take this seriously. And I'm like, I am, but I want to have fun. Like, I'm here to have fun, not like, So he doesn't seem stressed out at all.
No, he's having a great time, and any advice I would say, again, just breathe and just try and focus all that energy, like all those, like they focus it on like really trying to get like
nail him a little more.
Like nail him a little more. But hey, he came out of that, he came through that door on fire. Okay, next up, Debbie Gibson. Wow.
You know what? I was shocked.
I was shocked.
Not expecting that.
She was great.
She was so delicate.
So
she
delicate.
came out and I thought she was gonna be wild and like, oh no, here we go, Betsy Johnson right out the gate. No, she was delicate, like a little fairy.
Well, she makes you want to root for her, which I think is.
And oh, are you okay?
I'm rooting for her.
Through the pain too.
Sorry.
Like she's going through pain because of Lyme disease and some stuff that she's going through, and it like she did a good job. I'm not gonna lie, this is the hardest season I've ever had to like
try and predict.
Think about. Yeah, because I genuinely don't want anybody to go home.
I was not expecting that from her. And I have in here, nice job, Alan.
Good job, Alan.
Okay.
I forgot.
Next up, T.O.
Oh, you have T.O. next. Okay.
Sorry. So, T.O., I didn't know what to expect. Now...
The last time you saw him, he was kind of mean to you on the basketball.
Yeah, but whatever. We were just playing ball. Derek Fisher, I love. T.O., I love.
Are those all capital?
Love this guy. Oh my gosh. He, out of anybody who danced, was having the most fun.
Yeah.
He did this little thing, and I was just like, this is my dude. I
wrote down strong personality, owns it, commits, fun. I have a note though.
I don't have any notes. Mine just says love him.
Okay, my note was, I think because he's such a strong guy that his shoulders, kind of like what you went through, like his shoulders were like this the whole time.
Get out of here.
But remember, Cheryl's also smaller, so I think he was like kind of hunched. I just want to see him relax. He can come down to her level without hunching.
Well, that didn't really bother me. You know what? I'm gonna put T.O. He's in my top 4.
I think he's in my top 4.
I mean,
you know what the funniest thing is? I can already see people like us giving notes and then being like, "Yeah, well, you sucked at that dance, guys. We were not great.
No.
Carlos was really good.
No, I was
we
terrible.
have a lot of improvements.
No, I'm just telling
These
you.
are just what we're seeing, okay?
Yeah. No, but like T.O., like dude, I love watching him. Anyways, moving on. Vanessa and Nick Lachey. Let's break down the other married couple.
Oh, you're breaking it down like it's a married couple.
Married couple because we're married couple. No. I'm saying Vanessa and Nick, married couple. I gotta be honest, I thought Nick was gonna just be amazing and way better than his wife, but I think it was the complete opposite.
Yeah. Okay. Vanessa, I wrote down dorky, funny, sassy, and awesome. Like, she was just...
And competitive.
Yeah.
Like she's in it.
She had that fire. She had the fire. And
she was good.
She was good.
She was really good.
So, like, her package, she's like, yeah, what? You know, I'm a mama. What did she say to him? She was like, my babies came from here. She's just funny.
I was not expecting that, and she will go far.
Love you, girl.
Nick, on the other hand, I was really rooting for the other boy band.
Didn't your brother win?
I mean, he was one of the weaker ones of the night for me.
Yes. I think while I like Nick, I felt like it was it was just okay.
I said that it felt like he was trying too hard. Is that
you know what
is that bad for me to say?
I didn't think he was necessarily trying too hard. I thought he was struggling to keep up, but wanting to maintain his cool composure. This is a huge thing. Like, you have to just jump in. Who cares if you mess up? Who cares if you end up looking silly? If you don't commit and make a decision to commit, you end up looking kind of like either, oh, I'm just playing it cool right now.
No, but
you don't want to.
But I don't think that was Nick. I think I think that I think that you should watch it back, because Nick, to me, he was trying too hard. Like, he was like trying too hard. I think that you're thinking of somebody else.
No, I'm thinking of Nick. I felt like I felt like he's comfortable with like boy band moves, and it felt like that's what he was trying to do in that dance.
Well, I took it as trying too hard. But anyways, worried about him, but he's got a big following, so who knows? We have 2 left, right? We have
Barbara and Keo. Should we get to Barbara and Keo? Yo, some people were getting mad at Barbara. I thought it was hilarious. And if y'all know Keo, he is all up for that kind of like fun, crazy,
and come on,
like jokes.
She can move. Was her dance the greatest? No.
No, but
she's
actually
cute,
can
and
move.
she's an older woman, and she was spinning and doing.
He was like flopping her back, and I was like, no, she's an older lady.
Yeah,
like,
she was loving it. Her personality is great. I hope that she's not the first to go. I hope that she gets a couple more rounds.
Yeah, I put, fun fact, everybody. If you go back and watch Barbara's dance, she's wearing the dress I was voted off the show in. It's just sequenced differently. I was like, ooh, no.
On that note...
should we wrap it up with the final?
Who's this? Oh, that's Nick. Yeah, let's wrap it up with the final. Lindsay
and Mark. I had them, I don't know, I think I might still have them pegged to win.
Yeah.
To me, she had the hardest steps out of everybody. Their choreography.
They came out like...
It was so heavy. That choreography was so loaded.
And I think...
For a first dance.
I think they could have pulled it back a little bit, because she was phenomenal. But I think had Mark pulled it back just a little bit...
I wish they would have had a little more fun. Not that they didn't. I'm sure if you asked them, they had a great time. As a viewer, I would have liked to see just like a little bit more fun. Like, literally, I wrote loaded with content for a first dance. Whoa. Yeah. Because you're watching it and they don't stop.
Well,
she just kept...
Think about why I love T.O. so much. He was just having so much fun.
Yeah.
And that resonated. And I watched him, and the whole time I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. And I watched Lindsay, and it was great, but it was more like, oh wow,
that was hard.
That was great.
Was really hard.
I mean, that was really good. I think
they're so special though, like
totally.
They're such creative minds that they're gonna
but
something.
But I'm not taking anything away from them. Just, I mean, you agreed with me too.
100%.
That Jordan and Lindsay were the best, but they weren't the most fun to watch.
I 100% agree. And it's hard because people are gonna be like, well, this is a dance competition. It is, it isn't. I think it's a whole package. Like, if you don't have the whole package, okay, for instance, let's be real. Everybody loves Beyonce. Why do they love Beyonce? Because she has the whole package. She can dance. She goes out there. She has a personality. She can move. If if it was just about being a phenomenal singer, then there should be other people who are way more famous. But it's more than just being a phenomenal singer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Okay, so we have
our new lineup.
Well, this is if this show was just about dance, solely about dance, here's how the knockoff would be. Barbara, based off of week 1.
Yeah, watching week 1.
Barbara, Nick Lachey, Sasha.
I can't read your writing.
Frankie, Drew, Nikki, Derek, Vanessa, Debbie, T.O., Victoria, Jordan, and Lindsay as the winner.
Yeah.
Solely
on dance.
In our opinions, that was the order of the best dance. Now, if we had it our way after watching,
we didn't even get to finish this.
We didn't get to finish this. So let's do it right now. Who's gonna be the first off?
The first off.
Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be Barbara.
I think Barbara.
Who's gonna be the second off? It's not gonna be Nick. because he's got a huge fan base. I'm thinking it might be.
I'm praying it's not Frankie because I love Frankie so much.
Yeah.
It might be Debbie because she's hurting. And depending on how she does, and because there's 2 eliminations this week.
Oh yeah, there's 2 this week. Ooh.
So I think maybe Debbie.
Okay.
And then hopefully Frankie just like pulls it together and does something awesome. Who knows? Nick might be out earlier than you think.
Maybe.
Like maybe because they have so many top.
You know
people.
what? This is too hard. Why don't we just go with our final 4?
Okay, final 4. Pick your final 4.
Because
you pick your final 4. I'll pick my final 4.
Okay. I'm gonna put T.O., Victoria, Jordan, and Lindsay. Anyways, we're gonna go to the show tomorrow night. We're gonna bring the camera. We'll fill you in. We'll hopefully put a video up before this one. Did it stop recording?
No, it's recording.
22 minutes is a long video.
Carlos! Oh my god.
Dancing with the Stars.